Hello everyone, this is a video of some foreign coins that I picked up at a local coin show I picked them up in October 22. I'm recording this in November. And so the coins that I have laid out on the bag right here are all from a foreign coin bin. They are going to be, this dealer charged 8 for $1. So there are $2 worth of coins that I picked up from this bin, and then I'm going to throw in at the end a small stack of carded coins there at the end that I also picked up to show that I don't have enough of them to make their own video. So we're going to start with, let me take a look. We're going to start with this coin from Iraq. And it is well worn, but it is one that I definitely don't see very often. This side, I do have some other coins that look similar to this one. It's going to be from Iraq. It has what looks to an American like an E or a backwards 3 in Arabic. That is the number 4. So this is a 4 fils coin from 1938. And so 1938 is the, they have the number in Arabic and in the year in Arabic and our calendar over here. So that's 1938. So that would be 1356 maybe. But this particular coin comes in two different versions. There's a nickel version and a copper nickel version. And to be honest with you, I can't tell the difference between those. Maybe if I had one of each, I could figure it out. But this is going to be KM105. And flipping back over to the Monarch here, that is, I believe the name is Ghazi the First. Here we have a coin from South Africa where ever since about 2000 or so, they have a different label on this side of the coin for every year. So in 2010, the 10-cent coin says Afrika Tshipembe. Hope I'm pronouncing that sort of close. Now, the side with the denomination doesn't change very much, but that is the 10 cents coin from 2010, KM 494. Next, we have a coin from Japan. This is going to be half of a yen, so that makes it 50 sen. So it has the American design of a 50 on here. And since their coins do not have a calendar year on them, but the year of the monarch, there is a 2, a plus for a 10, and then another 2. So this is 22, the 22nd year of that particular monarch, which is going to turn into 1947. And again, trying to figure out which side is up here. So I think this is up. So we've got on this side, we've got this is their number for a 5. The plus means 10. So put those together and it's a 50. And then here we have the symbol for the sen coin. So that's going to make this 50 sen. Of course, we saw the 50 on the other side. This is going to be KM number 69. Oftentimes I'll pick up South American coins where they had a similar design with subtle changes where they made subtle changes over many decades. And that's what we've got here, a 5 centavos coin from 1946. This one is going to be from Ecuador. Does have some kind of goo or something on here. But copper nickel coin, KM75B. Our next coin is from Spain, and this goes back to a time in the 90s where they had commemorative coins that changed every year for several different denominations. This is the 25 peseta, has a castle, I suppose, on this side from 1995. Flip it over, and we have the denomination of 25 pesetas, Castilla y Leon. And there is a rare variation of this coin where they left off the Y, which is Spanish for and. And that is not this version, but there is a rare version of that. So this is KM 948. Coins from Denmark during World War II, I believe, are hard to come by. So I picked up this zinc tin ore. coin from Denmark. It's going to be from 1944, and as you can see, it's zinc, where first it turns black, and then when it corrodes more, it turns white. This side we see the monarch of Christian X, has the king above it. The crown above the hole in the middle. This is going to be KM 822.2A. And so other variations of this coin before World War II, I believe it was made out of a different metal. Arabic coins that have an eagle that look like this are usually going to be from Egypt, although sometimes there are ones from Syria, and it doesn't. Sometimes there are different versions on there being a star on the shield in the middle here. But this one is from Egypt. Flip it over. It's going to be 10 millimes. And the year is 1973, or in Arabic, 1393, and the catalog number of KM 435. This coin is going to be from Peru, one of the more modern coins we're going to look at today. This is the 5 centimos. Has the Lima mint mark there at the very bottom that I like. This is another of those coins that has had subtle changes over the years. This one's going to be KM 304.4. We look at the year here. It says 2006. A lot of the modern coins have a design like this one. May have eventually changed to aluminum, but with that one, we are halfway through the coins that I got for the 8 for $1. So that was $1 that we've looked at so far. I probably had this next coin, but I like the luster of it. Here is a 1 pice coin from India. Has the horse on it. A lot of the Indian coins, instead of a mint mark letter, has a symbol on it. This one has a diamond underneath the date of 1954. In my catalog, it says this is KM 566, although I know the catalogs has changed over the years on some coins from India. And then we take a look at this side. It has a look similar to what we see often on coins from India. Next, I'm going to pick up this coin from El Salvador from 1992. This one is KM 154 and is a 5 centavos. Next coin from India is this aluminum with a kind of a scalped edge to it. Again, we see the tiny little mint mark there at the bottom. Maybe now the mint mark's underneath the date on this side, a little bit bigger. Another one with a diamond. And I don't have them memorized, but one dot or a symbol means Bombay, another one means Calcutta. This coin is going to be the 2 paisa coin from 1965. Now we have a stainless steel coin from Brazil. I do see coins of this set quite often, and so since it is stainless steel, it could be 55 years old and still look like it's in pretty good condition because it hasn't stained. But I don't think I see the 2 centavos all that often, and so this is, while I have many others from the set, this is the first time I've ever picked up the 2 centavos from 1967. So there's also, depending on the year, there's a thin planchet and a thick planchet. This is the thick planchet. So that's going to give it a KM number of 576.1. Next is a coin that I already had, but I like to get these to add to my trade pile since it was a 1-year coin. This one is from France, and it honors Charles de Gaulle. It's going to be a 1 franc inside that hexagon. And at the bottom, it has the 30th anniversary date on it. 30th anniversary of the Fifth Republic, I believe is what that stands for. Here is a coin from Mexico that isn't seen as often. It's the largest coin that is started out on this envelope, 1956. Eventually, they shrunk this coin and made it out of copper nickel. This is about the size of an American half dollar. This side has a side that you're used to seeing from Mexico coins, but 50 centavos, that's 50. KM 450. Then we have from Guatemala, their currency these days, and this one is dated 2012, is the Quetzal. Of course, it has a tiny little spot of really bad corrosion on here. But I guess that's somebody's signature on this coin. I've picked up 2 or 3 of these in the past, and I'm not quite sure what that is. It doesn't say. Maybe that is the word Quetzal, but if that first letter is a Q, I always thought that looked like a P. This dealer also focused in tokens, and I picked up this token in, I guess, Japanese, but I'm not sure what it is. I'm guessing it's a video game token. But it appears to have identical on both sides, so I'm thinking it's a video game token. But if you know, let me know in the comments. We have 4 more coins we're going to look at that are that I bought at the same show from different dealers. This next coin from Canada is the only coin I bought from one dealer, and it is from 2005, a 1-year coin featuring a jogger. I believe it says Terry Fox on here, and it came 552. But this was the notes that she had written on it, Marathon of Hope, and so it's a Canadian dollar that I picked up for $1 US. Now, my price guide did list it as Terry Fox, which I think the name is written there below the shoes, but I did not see Marathon of Hope written in my price guide. So the next 2 coins are similar for me, that I didn't have either of them, anything that resembled it. I have a lot of cash coins from China, but I didn't have any from Japan. So this particular dealer said that he's new as being a dealer. I guess he's getting kind of older and decided to sell off what he's got in his collection. He was such a new dealer that he didn't have a chance to price most of his coins. So I didn't know what he was going to charge for a lot of things, but this one had a price tag of $2 on it. That's exactly what he did. And so as we pull up the symbols here, this side is up. And so I would have trouble knowing this was from this side, knowing it was not a Chinese coin, because this symbol and this symbol are common to Chinese coins. One thing that's different is the waves, which are on the back of the coin. And there are 2 versions of this. This is the 11 waves version. There are also, I think the other version is 21 waves. And so as I pull up the notes here, these coins are not dated, so just researchers have to come back and figure out when they were created. And so in the Krause book, it's listed as C number 4.2. Hartle, the Hartle book is the expert on these, so it's 4.253. There's the date, so it's the late 1700s. And there were about, I think, 4 different versions of this, depending on the color of the metal. And so this one is what I would call a brass color, but they called it Maewa copper alloy. The denomination is 4 mon on this coin. So this is my first Chinese cash coin. Likewise, I picked up my first Vietnam or Annam cash coin. This one is 10 Van. And again, this one has symbols here and here, similar to what we saw on the other one. A little bit newer than the last one, so this one is a copper alloy. Again, I did get this at the price of $2.50. So apparently these symbols represent Van Thap. So I would say both of those are good prices for what I picked up. The last one, though, most of his coins were not priced, and I'd been wanting a Panamanian full Balboa coin for quite a while. And so I picked it up and was going to see what he was going to charge me for it. And as it turns out, he ended up selling this one to me at spot price when you consider 2 and 250 on the other ones. And I believe spot price at the time was made this exactly $15. Panamanian coins have pegged themselves to the United States dollar, and so they're 5, 10, 25, half, and dollar coins, they would call them the Balboas, are the same shape and size. Now, of course, by 1966, America no longer makes silver dollars. And in fact, we didn't, other than the half, we weren't making silver coins at all. But here we see it's 90% silver over here on the left. And there's the number of grams. I'm not familiar with how grams converts to to an ounce, but this has the same amount of silver in it as a U.S. Morgan or Peace dollar if uncirculated. And so I was happy to pick this up, especially at a spot price, which was right at $15. So this and the Japanese and the Vietnamese coin cost me $19 in total, and this one was spot price. Like I said, I've been eyeing these for quite a while, and see, a lot of their coins are called a quarter Balboa, medio for half Balboa, dime of Balboa. But this one is the full Balboa, and because of that, we can get so much better details on the design here. So this is what I think is a beautiful coin. So very happy to have this one added to my collection. So I do like how the South and Central American coins do oftentimes put the weight actually on the coin. I wish a lot of other places had done that too, so you know exactly what you're getting. If you enjoyed this video, here at the end I'm going to link to the my C-Mid 10 foreign coin playlist. Thanks for watching. Bye.